Hello everyone. I know that this is going to be a little bit of a different kind of format than the videos that I usually make, but this one I kind of wanted to do something that I've always been very passionate about, which is streetwear fashion. Starting high school was kind of when I got introduced into it, and since then throughout college and then even till now, things have definitely evolved over time. I kind of wanted to jump in, view and look through different lookbooks. I haven't really been able to do that before, so this will be kind of the first time for both of us, and I'll be showing you a few different lookbooks of companies that I really enjoy or different brands that I really enjoy. To start it off, we have Saturday's NYC. This is a brand I've known for a decent amount of time. My brother actually introduced me to this brand a little bit ago. They have some pretty cool, this like iridescent kind of shirt. I personally wouldn't be able to rock this, but definitely a pretty cool piece. They have some pretty like minimalistic pieces. Like I think this shirt's pretty cool. Just like a small like little graphic. Can't go wrong with that. I kind of like the color scheme that they're going for, which is neutral, earth tone kind of vibe. Oh, I actually really like this crew neck though. I really like the colors that they have here. A little bit on the more pricier side, $118, but still a really cool piece. I also do really like this graphic as well. I'm pretty sure this is the back of the shirt though. Yeah, that's the back of the shirt. I love kind of like that nature look that they're going for. Oh, I do like the minimal slash with the sweater. That's pretty nice. They got a lot of essentials, you know, and I see that a lot of brands are kind of trending toward this, not super overly graphic, or at least all of their clothes that they have. But we also have this army green hoodie. Oh, I thought it was brown. It's a really cool wash. I actually really like this. But I wouldn't personally, I'm not like a huge Saturday's New York City brand kind of guy. So anything else? Oh, I actually really like this kind of writing. Kind of gives that kind of relaxed look. Price range, I'd say definitely a little bit more on the pricier side. Oh yeah, this work shirt's really cool. I really like that color. But you know, if you could afford it, go for it. Overall, these are really, really cool pieces. Yeah, me personally, I don't think that there's anything that was amazing. I think I'm being very selective with the clothes that I pick now, because I have way too many clothes. So I'm always trying to be more methodical when it comes to what I'm trying to choose and put inside my closet. All right, next up, we have Bodega. I would consider it a boutique store. So they have a lot of different brands that they sell at their store. Kind of their mantra is that it's hidden in plain sight. So they have a store in Boston and then also in LA. I've been to both of them. They're super cool, kind of like a hidden spot. And it's always fun to kind of like look for that. But yeah, I actually have, unlike Saturdays, I do actually have a few pieces from Bodega. I have these pair of shoes that I really like. The Reebok Bodegas. I just really like the color. I think brown is just the color that I've been very much leaning towards. So I also have a pair of Carhartt pants that they did a collab with. Those are super sick as well. My first double knees. But yeah, I guess we could take a look into this lookbook. Starting off, we have, I guess, just like 3 different pieces. The jacket definitely looks like a Fisher kind of wear vibe. But I do really like the colors in that. They have their new collaboration with Hoka. Those shoes look really cool. I actually just recently got a pair of Hokas within the past couple months, and I've loved those. Those things are super comfortable. You got this yellow shirt. Okay, I can see myself wearing a shirt similar to this. I think that the colors, I like kind of bolder colors, especially with like t-shirts. Usually I try to keep it to like one piece that's going to be a little bit more bolder. You got this next shirt. I do like the graphic here as well. Support your local blank. It's kind of a cool like little mantra. I kind of like the scratched out kind of sketch look. Ooh, okay, this is a pretty cool shirt. It's definitely much more similar to like the Saturdays vibe. Very like beachy. You got like the different boats. You got the palm tree. You got this green shirt. Ooh, I wish I could. Let me see if I could zoom into that. But I do really like this color, this dark green color, and I kind of like the oversized fit in this for sure. Oh, you got the black version of it too. Pretty solid. Okay, a little Up close, you can see what it says, engineered garments, hidden in plain sight. Like I said, that's their kind of motto. All right, next up, we have Maharishi. So this is a brand that I actually found through Hypebeast's Instagram. When I first saw them, I was like, whoa, this is a really interesting brand. So from my understanding, they take a lot of inspiration from Japanese military wear. But they're a company that I believe is based in London. When I actually did visit London, I was able to actually go to their store. Really cool. Saw some super awesome pieces, but also they are very, very pricey. So I was only able to pick up a orange t-shirt. Yeah, I wanted to show, this is their spring summer 2022 drop 2 lookbook. So right off the bat, you have a very different look. I think the Bodega's lookbook was a lot more kind of clean cut, just regular picture, very standard look. This one has more of a fuzzy look, as you could tell from kind of like the edges. This left picture is definitely a very interesting look. Gives much more of that kind of army feel. The one on the left is a lot more relaxed, so it's an interesting contrast to the two pictures that they chose. Yeah, very like dark green, you know, and you got the one on the left, still a dark blue, but you have like the white background, the white pants, you know, a little bit more of like a loose fitted, and it's like very much more relaxed. The one on the left is obviously a lot more bulkier, you know, you got a lot more different layers on. Ooh, you have this, I believe, I don't know if it's a work jacket, I don't know if that hoodie, oh, I guess the hoodie's like attached to it that you could detach it. That's really cool. But you have this crazy dragon graphic on the back. It looks like it's kind of like stitched or some kind of texture on the back. Super sick piece that you have even going along the sleeves. You got this really nice embroidery again on the left kind of side. It's a little bit more hidden, but I do like the color of it, the color of the stitching as well. Next up, ooh, you got this hoodie, another really crazy kind of embroidery. I don't know for sure if that's embroidery or if that's something else, but I'm assuming it's embroidery. And I think it inspired a lot from like Japanese art, kind of has that style as well. But yeah, you got this pretty crazy hoodie. You got the Maharishi, another embroidery that's kind of on the little hood. And then you got this other look right here, kind of the relaxed pants. These are just give me very Japanese vibes, which makes sense. And then yeah, you got kind of like this kimono kind of look. Yeah, you got some crazy jacket on the left with a bunch of pockets. Gives more of that militaristic feel for sure. You know, it's kind of like an army vest almost. Okay, so you got a better look of that collared shirt with the cream embroidery, and that's pretty sick. I do think these pants are pretty cool. Definitely something I could see my brother wearing. He wears like a lot of those big, like kind of poofy pants that are also tapered. Whoa, and then you change it up a lot. I can't tell if this is like assuming this is like one full piece and kind of like that iridescent look. It's kind of a crazy piece, jeez. They're also very expensive, as you can see some of these prices. Like for this shirt, it's $285. Some really cool pieces for sure. All right, next one is Stussy or Stussy, whatever people like to pronounce it. I personally call it Stussy. I definitely have a few pieces from there. One of my personal favorites right now is this kind of work Sherpa jacket that I have. So this is a little bit old. I know this came out at the beginning of February, but I haven't really looked through it. So I think that these would be some pretty cool pieces to look through. So first off, we kind of have this work jacket combined with the beanie. I think it's a pretty cool piece. I like the wash of the pink, but I definitely can't rock pink clothes in general. Got this kind of relaxed flannel jacket as well, zip up, pretty nice. Also the beanie. I feel like people that wear beanies like this, it's kind of hard to wear beanies like this. At least for me, I never wear beanies like this. I always roll mine up. But people that could pull this off, I feel like are very, yeah, good for them. Oh, this is a interesting piece. You got, I don't even know what that material is, but definitely does not look comfortable. But you can see the Stussy just written across the chest, like barely, but I kind of like the stitching on this. Oh, I kind of like the wash of these. I don't think I don't really wear cropped fitted clothes, especially on the top. I do have a few pieces that are like that, but I tend to not wear them as much. Definitely not my piece. Oh, this is kind of a cool jacket. Got like some pretty big pockets. You got like the brown accent. You got the double knee pants. So Stussy has some like pretty basic stuff, but then they also have some very interesting stuff. Like you have this cardigan that's like fuzzy. I don't know how to describe it. This is very hit or miss. I do really like a lot of pieces from Stussy, don't get me wrong, but they do also venture out and have a bunch of different looks that they end up going for. For this one specifically, for this lookbook that they did, very few pieces that I could see myself actually wearing, that they're a lot more like experimental and a little bit more out there. I'm kind of leaning more towards like the minimal side. All right, so for the last brand that I'll be looking over, and it's probably the brand that I have the most clothes from, and that is Scotch and Soda. Yeah, so we got some pretty basic tees. They range pretty heavily with their prices. I would say that they're a little bit more on the more expensive side, especially they're like nicer pieces, because they range from like very casual to like a lot more fancy, very outlandish kind of pieces that they have with very nice materials. I think all of their clothes are very high quality. Some pants, kind of interesting floral look. I mean, it's supposed to be like the spring summer collection, so it makes sense. The kind of colors that they're going for, like I said, very kind of out there, different patterns, different colors that they have. Yeah, you can see that obviously prices could be very high, right? For some beach shorts, you're paying $128. I mean, not many people are willing to be able to pay that much. Usually that's why I end up waiting until a lot of these clothes go on sale, unless it's like something that I feel like I really want or that they're selling out very quickly. Yeah, this is a pretty cool jacket, work jacket. I think what ends up happening is that when I go into like their store and I see one of their pieces, or like just kind of being able to feel them out, be able to see them in person, then I actually like a lot of pieces that maybe I don't even see, that I didn't see before. I think it's kind of a cool graphic right here. Stay sunny. Got a little sun on the phone. Nice. Yeah, there's just like a lot of essential pieces that they release. I've been looking for more like tote bags, more just bags in general. I wish I could throw in something like this, but I'm not sure about that pink kind of like sun. I don't know. Something to think about, but I do really like this color, that dark green. If it just had the top, then I'd be a lot more inclined to get it. Yeah, that kind of wraps up everything. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, this season was a lot more underwhelming. I mean, they have like a lot of collections that they're constantly coming out with, and like I said, I might see these pieces in store and might completely change my mind. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this kind of video. I know this was like a little bit different, but hopefully you enjoyed it. If you want me to make more of these kinds of videos, please let me know. But yeah, stay tuned for the next one.